finally unpopular opinions are coming out this time. Hi guys, it's Amy and welcome to Extremely Cosmic. So if you're following my home vlog series, which I basically did from March up until last month, like the entirety of lockdown number 1, you might know that I mentioned a couple of times I couldn't find my camera battery charger. I had like the worst luck with it. We painted out my room and moved everything out and then put everything back in. Somehow it got misplaced and I just haven't found it yet. I still have no idea where it is. So I finally just did it and I bought another camera charger so that I can finally get these batteries up and running and film more videos on my camera. I would have loved for the home vlogs to be all on my camera in better quality, but unfortunately things just don't go my way. This month I wanted to film loads of sit down videos and I thought it's just not right and it doesn't feel right for me to film things on my phone for this, so I really wanted to get the batteries up and running so that I could film all these nice new videos for you guys with better quality. Also, I'm sitting in a new location. I'm sitting in front of my desk because I got my tripod out. I did all of that. I pulled out all the stops today, guys. I pulled out every single stop. So in case you haven't read the title, today we are talking about Frasier Episodes. Frasier is my favourite sitcom in the world. Although it didn't really have any competition because I never really like loved a sitcom before as much as I have Frasier, so it's like definitely took that top spot and it probably has forever. I have continuously talked about Frasier on this channel throughout lockdown. I talked about buying merchandise. I've bought DVDs and books, and then I started buying stuff of David Hyde Pierce, who plays Niles. We are now watching Cheers at the moment. We are on season 6 or 7. I can't really remember. Everything just blends into one with that. And honestly, I'm not enjoying it as much as Frasier. I see the appeal, but it's just not really my thing. I didn't enjoy seasons 1 to 5 because I couldn't stand Diane and I couldn't stand Sam and Diane. I still can't stand Sam, and that's an unpopular opinion. But today is all about Frasier, and I want to talk about my top 10 Frasier episodes. Number 1 is Ham Radio. I love this episode for so many reasons. First of all, as soon as I saw this episode, I knew it was my favourite. I absolutely adored like the storyline, how everything progressed. I love the chaotic nature of it. I just was obsessed with it the minute I saw it. Actually, season 4 is my favourite season of the whole show. So also I absolutely adore the fact that it uses all of the characters. You get to see more of the characters down at the radio station that you don't really see all the time because they're just recurring characters. I just like really love the dynamic of the whole thing and how Frasier just gets wound up to a frenzy. Also, I might love it because I'm very interested in radio. I'm studying media production at university and I'm very interested in doing radio myself, so perhaps that just appealed to me. Perhaps the whole radio drama-esque thing just spoke to me on some weird level. Number 2 is the Ski Lodge. I am very surprised if this is not in the top 1st or 2nd of everyone's favourite Frasier episodes list. It's like a renowned favourite episode, and I'm sorry, I'm that basic. I love this episode because it's just purely chaotic again. It's like all the chaotic episodes that are just like bam bam bam, funny for me. I just love everything like that. I love the confusion. I absolutely adore the chase at the end when all of them are like going in and out of everyone's rooms. I just think it's so funny. The Ski Lodge, top notch. Number 3 is the 2 Mrs. Crane. This just started off the season. When I saw this episode, because it's like the first episode of the season, I was absolutely obsessed with it and I was like, you know what, this is going to be a great season, and I was correct. I just love when characters become somebody else. I have to act and pretend to be someone else that they're not. It's just when Roz comes in and then Frasier's like, oh, it's Maris, and I'm just like, oh my god, it's the most hilarious thing ever. And the whole like Martin being an astronaut, I am so here for. But also Niles and Daphne look adorable in this episode together. Number 4 is Moondance. Moondance is definitely my favourite of the early episodes. It is just everything. The whole dance section of it, the chemistry between David and Jane, and the whole chemistry between Niles and Daphne, I am just obsessed with. Just did like the best job with this. And the whole scene when like Frasier comes home and he's not talking to Martin about like his day and stuff, and then Martin's like, but I have to tell you, and then like Daphne walks out and she's like, I've got a date, and then Niles shows up and he's like, what? I can't really handle the heartbreak at the end though when Daphne's like, I didn't know you were such a good actor. I'm just like, oh my god, no, he wasn't acting, no love. Number 5 is To Kill a Talking Bird. This one was instantly one of my favourite episodes as well because I am just obsessed with Niles Crane on a like really high level, and this was just one of the best Niles episodes in my opinion. Baby and Niles are like the ship. Like, forget about Niles and Daphne, it's all about Niles and Baby, okay? Just like the chaotic nature of it again, like the whole like bird on his head, and then when he has the towel on it, and then when the bird starts talking to the people at the dinner party, I am just like, it's just so good. Like, how can someone write comedy that good? I just don't understand. Number 6 is The Proposal. This is the first in my list that's a favourite because of its emotional kind of properties, not its comedic properties. Like, there is comedic things about it, and I absolutely adore the fact that Frasier and like the entirety of all them people are in the room while the proposal is happening. That is hilarious, but I am more interested in this episode for the emotional purposes sisters, because it's just like the final, like it's finally like they're getting married and they're like finally like together, and it's like it's just such a good episode, and I feel like it progresses really well as well. Chef's kiss, you know. Number 7 I have as sort of like 2 episodes, but the reason there's 2 episodes is because they sort of blend one into the other. So that is Something Borrowed Someone Blue and A Dish Ran Away with the Spoon. The only reason that is here is because of Niles and Daphne getting together, and then like the sort of repercussions of that. I absolutely like was living, because obviously like one of my favorite ships in the entire world, and it's just like they're finally together. Oh my god. Also, it's just done in the most perfect way. The whole bedroom scene between Frasier and Niles, first of all, where like Frasier tells Niles that Daphne knows that he has feelings for her, and then when Daphne comes in and then she says that like, you know, she actually does love him, and then he's like, I love you too, and it's just like, oh my god. Obviously the balcony scene, pretty iconic as well. The second episode isn't so iconic, but I do like seeing like everyone's reactions to it and stuff like that, so I think that it was like a really perfect end to the season, a really perfect way to get them together, and I'm really happy that it was so good, because you sort of wait so long for them to get together. You just want it to be something that you want to see. Number 8 is Halloween. So if you know, Halloween is my favorite holiday. I'm obsessed with Halloween. I have weird Halloween like decorations around my room all year round. I'm just like too obsessed with it. That's not the only reason why I love this episode. I also love this episode because A, their outfits are impeccable. All of their outfits are like so funny. I can't with it. Like they're so extra. It's not just like I'm a devil, I'm a werewolf, I'm a vampire. It's just like, oh yeah, Cyrano de Bergerac. But B, I love this because of the whole Chinese whispers thing. That is iconic. I just think it's wonderful. And then like, you know, Roz comes in, says she's pregnant at the end. Side note, I'm like not a fan of Roz getting pregnant and having Alice, because like Alice was barely there the entire series in general, and it was just kind of like, why? What did it add? Oh, all the unpopular opinions are coming out this time. Number 9 is Daphne Does Dinner. So this is an episode from one of the later seasons. I really like this. I just think it's hilarious, like Daphne trying to make everything perfect, and then everything that could go wrong goes wrong, and it's just like, oh my god, yes. Number 10 is room service. This is probably like a really unpopular opinion, because I know like a lot of people have their opinions out there, and these are strictly just my opinions. They're not, you know, the set in stone opinion of everyone. But like, I really like it when Niles and Lilith get together for that one night. Is that weird? I don't know. Obviously Niles is my favorite character, but also like Lilith is my second favorite character. She's my second favorite character in Cheers as well, but like I just absolutely love whenever she's in the show. She's definitely like one of my faves. But I just think it's like so funny, and I think it's funny that they explored that. I would have liked to have seen Niles and Roz as well, which is probably an unpopular opinion. Once again, the comedy in this episode, the like hiding in the bathroom, the food in the bathroom. So that is my top 10, but I also just want to give some honorable mentions to the next 10 that I've got on my list, because I've actually got 20 favorite episodes written down here. So I just want to like real quick go through those next 10 episodes. Number 11 is 3 Valentines, strictly because of Niles' scene at the beginning. Like the rest of it I can forget about. Niles' scene at the beginning, the whole ironing his trousers business, I am obsessed with it. Best comedic, like he is just such a good comedic actor. I'm obsessed with David, and I think it's just like the best thing ever. Number 12 is the 1000 show. I just love the fact that it goes outside of like sets and it goes into Seattle. It's great to see everything like that, and it's funny when actors and stuff go outside of where they normally are. It's a bit weird, but I just really like the vibe. Number 13 is Roz and the Schnoz. That is like top hilarity right there. The whole line of like, what's that I smell? Probably Japan. That is like my favorite line of the entire series of Frasier. Just saying. Number 14 is the Innkeepers. It's one of the early episodes, and I think it's really hilarious. You know when Roz walks through the door with the whole electric shock hair? Iconic. Number 15 is Decoys, because as I mentioned before, I'm quite interested in the whole Roz and Niles situation. Number 16 is the seal who came to dinner, because it's really funny, and the whole seal covered in Maris's peignoir with the perfume, that's too much for me. The whole scene with the lamp where they're clapping and it's on the seal, that is so funny. Number 17 is Out with Dad. I think it's really funny when they like play with sexualities. Another one of my favorites is The Doctor Is Out. I think that one is hilarious as well. Obviously I'm really supportive of the LGBTQ plus community, but like these are just really funny, and I think it's good how they handle them, but also they're really hilarious. Number 18 is Voyage of the Damned. Once again, I just like it when they like step out of their comfort zone and they go somewhere totally wild, like they're on a cruise. Oh my god. I basically love it for the scene where Martin, Frasier and Roz are all in Maris's bathroom. That is amazing. Number 19 is Room Full of Heroes, just because once again it's Halloween and I'm also obsessed with their costumes. Like Daphne as Elton John, like when that, what, why? And number 20 is Fraternal Schwins, because I really love Niles and Frasier trying to ride bikes. That is just funny to me for some reason. Psychiatrists on bikes. And that, folks, is my favourite Frasier episodes. Obviously these were all my opinions. Don't take them seriously. Don't think that that is everyone's opinion. This is just my personal opinion. Also, don't attack me for it, because I just have my own opinions like you guys. You probably have your own opinions. But if you like this video and you want me to make more for other TV shows, I already said I'm going to make a Buffy one. So if you want to see more, please give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below what your favourite Frasier episode is, or top 10 if you're feeling lucky. I'm very curious to hear. I'm pretty sure the ski lodge might come up quite a few times if people are in that comment section. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We reached 700 subscribers last week and I am so overjoyed. I am so thankful that you guys are watching my videos and that you are enjoying them. I am trying so hard to get to 1,000 because it unlocks so many things. It unlocks the community tab on my channel so I can finally talk to you guys and alert you with videos. Also, it means that I can get monetized and then I get like actual, you know, rewards for doing this, like physical rewards. Not that your support isn't enough, because I absolutely adore the fact that you love my videos and you are more than enough, but it's just nice to sort of know that would be an option. But thank you guys so much. Go subscribe, go like, go comment, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!
Future generations see what I had to put up with.